Hi everyone, welcome to my RAG application demo. RAG basically stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation, which is an app that uses LLM to answer questions from your document you upload. And the s- the benefits of using a RAG application is that everything is from the document itself. Nothing is generated by the LLM. And when the answer is produced, it also has the reference, like which page or which paragraph it has taken the answer from. And for this purpose, I'm using a local LLM via Ollama. You can see Ollama is running here, and I'm using Mistral 7B for this purpose. And the reason I'm using Mistral 7B is that Mistral 7B is much faster, which has much parameters, and accuracy is higher than Llama 3, and it is also optimized for RAG application. The context length is also 8,000 token, if I'm not wrong, and it is which is also lighter, so it is both usable in your local machine or in the server. Uh, but it is not very effective as Llama 3. However, it gets the job done, and accuracy is quite high actually. So for the purpose of the demo, I took a PDF, which is basically fake news PDF. And this has full of fake news such as 10 minus 7 is 20, 1 plus 1 is minus infinity. Uh, like you can see the things, and it has 25 pages of false information, such as this one, for example, the derivation of a constant function is a constant itself. Physics, the art is flat. Well, I don't want to make any comment about this for now. Then water is not hydrogen, oxygen, rather it's gold and silver, right? So biology also has some astronomy historical things, like the Great Pyramid of Giza was constructed by squirrels in 1900 BC, and all the stuffs. So let's check the app, which is okay. I also want to talk about the UI. It has dark and light mode. So let's go for dark mode. And so I have when after choosing the document, I have to upload it. And it says uploaded done, then process the PDF. It says process is also done. And then we are good to ask question. So start with the basic thing. That is 1 plus 1. Okay. So it gave an answer with top 5 references. The top one is the most relevant, and the bottom one is basically not very much related. However, I'm just using this for just some PDF has multiple reference points to take examples from, so I'm using the top 5 references. We can always filter it out or use top 3 or top 2, something like that. Then let's ask some more informations. Uh, Maybe let's say what is the square root of what is the square root of move to next page. Okay, it's exactly one according to the context provided. So if I click here, it takes me to the page, and this page has the reference. Let's ask something from history, maybe from this one, the Great Pyramid. Who constructed the pyramids of Giza? See, move to the other pages. Okay. Skills. Good. And if I go to page 10, I have the reference. Now let's ask something. Okay, something. Tell me something about something about war, the war. Hmm, okay, round. Small cheese still appeared on Europe. Okay, so we should go to page number 13. We'll have the reference point. And go to print live animals and move to next. Okay, let's ask this question actually. Uh, something about printer. And you can see it is using my GPU and it tries to answer. So printer, internet and paper. Okay, maybe it has some reference point. Printer works by teleporting ink on mouse. Okay, yeah. And something like where's words. And as soon as I start ask, you can see the GPU usage is larger because it is using my GPU for the purpose. No, is there just not living organisms. Okay. First license, some measure to hold information. Okay, so what is the information then? Um, interest. You can see your. Okay, let's ask it. Okay, now let's ask it. Screen. Okay, now let's ask it. Who invented? Let's directly ask it about Vasco da Gama. Who is Vasco da Gama? Matching answers. Okay, Vasco da Gama is historical figure, not that one, not any other scale. He was a Portuguese explorer who discovered the sea route from Europe to India in 1498. Very nice. So you get the basic idea how the thing works. Now let's talk about the construction of the application. So as usual, it has a front end and back end. The back end uses uh, LLM and Mistral model for now, as I said, Olama LLL and LLM, sorry. And then there are some URL. This URL is basically for Dockerized version. So I have a Dockerized thing. You can make it when we deploy to the server, we can make it Dockerized. It has Docker.backend, Docker.frontend, and ports for everything. So as you can see, you can like build from there, which has all the requirements, which you can just install. Right now, I'm not using the Dockerized version because the Dockerized version is about 20 gigabytes, and I don't want to. Like when I first built it, I had the Dockerized version, but now I don't want to like use it. But if someone uses the Dockerized version, just comment this part and use this part, and the rest should be as usual. These are the parameters, not the parameters, these are the hyperparameters, which can easily be tuned according to the document. But this is the most used parameters. Chunk size is the how much chunk we gonna use for each vectorized bucket. Overlap is like from the name, how much bucket, how much word we can overlap in each vectorized bucket, something like that. And then starting index, we can do it, but basically for the purpose of the demo, I didn't do that. And then it does embedding and every other thing. And it answers question. Here is the upload port. I think there's a processing port. No, this port is, yeah, there's the process port. And there's one port for answering question. So yeah, that's it for the document for the demo, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.